This is the Hive IQ bottom board. It's really specially designed to fit their boxes. It's custom made. It has a lot of smart features that are built into it. And honestly, this bottom board was one of the reasons that I really like the Hive IQ system. So this is a tutorial on what you get when you buy a bottom board that comes with the kit, or buy the bottom board by itself, and then also showing you how it goes together. It really does not take long to put these together. They're very easy. It doesn't require any special tools. You can do it with a screwdriver, but I'm gonna kind of build this and show you kind of the features for it. So a couple things that come with it. So this is, they call it a blanking plate. And basically this is put here, that goes in this spot right here, and it will be removed when you want to put in a pollen trap. So unless you want to put in a pollen trap, this will just be installed and it just stays there until you want to put a pollen trap in later. So that goes there. These are little RFID tags so that you can use their app. You can scan this with your phone and you can record what is going on with the hive using these little tags. So these go into the entrance, or at the entrance. They will hold the entrance closed or shut. I'll show you how they work, and they kind of swivel back and forth. You get a pack of screws to put this together with. This is your screen bottom that just attaches to over this big hole right here. That allows to breathe through, but also the appropriate amount of air to come into the hive. Next to last is the entrance reducer, actually. So it's got little magnets that are built into this, so it will just snap shut when you want it to be shut. And then if you want to leave it open, you can kind of put one open, or you can put two of them open, or if you want it to be completely closed, you can snap it up and it will stay closed. So once we put this in, I'll show you how this goes together. And then underneath, you have a spot for two of these rails that you would slide in underneath here. And then this little board would slide in from the back. So it has all the popular features of a normal bottom board, but it's just built extremely well. This is the bottom of it, and this is where the pollen trap mechanism would be engaged or disengaged using this little notch right here. All right, so let's put this together. Only thing you need for putting this in is a screwdriver. You can use a battery-powered one. And then there's one spot where a little bit of styrofoam safe glue is helpful as well. So we'll put it in, we'll line this up right in their little groove, and then we'll start popping these screws into it. So they give you a bag, and it's got all the screws that you need for it, which is kind of nice. All right, so let's put this in. Next thing is our blanking plate. Okay, so those screws are in there. We'll flip it over and we'll put on our rails. You do want to put these in correctly so that it faces the right direction. So this is the spot that receives the board. Next is the entrance reducer. So this is permanent, it stays in there, but you can activate it or deactivate it. So this goes right into this little hole right here, and there are 4 screws to hold this in. So these pieces right here are what you would use the glue for. And these are what will hold this down, or it will hold this up. So you show it in a little bit more detail right here. So this is the closed entrance. Bees cannot get in and out. This is completely open. This is 2/3 open, completely open there. So you have a couple of different options, which is kind of nice. But to help keep these up and secure when you're moving it or down, you use these things right here, and these will actually like twist like this. So they go into these little holes right there. So you can use a little bit of styrofoam safe glue on the bottom. And in they go. So you can see how it spins like this. All right, so that is done. So if you wanted to lock these open so it doesn't fall down or get pushed down on accident, you can do that. If you want them to be wide open, you kick those out. The last thing we've got to put on is these little RFID tags. They all have their custom code. No two bottom boards have the same code. This technology is built in, and it's got a little hole right there for the screw. So to put them in, there are 2 notches right here, and they just slide in like this. They slide in pretty firmly, which is kind of nice. But over time, it'll probably loosen up a little bit, especially if you're moving them around. So that's why these little holes have a place for a screw on the bottom. Okay. And now this is completely put together and ready for bees. The only thing you've got to do now is paint this if you want to. We encourage you to paint it, but it will, even if you don't paint it, it'll still last a long time. So you can see the slot right here for the Varroa board if you want to use it, or if you want to block off the entrance for an OA treatment or something like that. Just hitting this little edge right here. So here we go. So that's all the way in. So we've got these on our website, and you can pop into our store and take a look at them if you're in the Birmingham area, and we will show you all about these Hive IQ bottom boards and the other parts to the system.